We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Paxton, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! What a start! Back-to-back homers from the first two batters of the game. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Bo Bichette comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Alexi Aponte, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 2-0. Thomas Pannone, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gleyber Torres is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
First baseman, David Rosario.
Striding in, David Rosario. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Omar McGee.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here now the 2-2. The Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Randall Grichuk will be next. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. McGee gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
A full count, 3 and 2 to Randall Grichuk. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has an even 10 hits in 34 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Batting up, the catcher, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he rips it on the ground to second. Torres has it to Iglesias for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
1. Look on.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Lagares. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Toronto leads this one 4-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's safe. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Frazier, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting in, the center fielder, Mancini.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We played 2 full. The Jays are out in front, 4-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Brendan Drury.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Bichette.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Torres.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the third baseman, DJ.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Into the box, David Rosario. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, B-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We played 3 full. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Alexi Aponte. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming, here it is.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up. But as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate now, Omar McGee. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
This is line to left, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Blue Jays on top, 4-2. In now, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mancini.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will change.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The second baseman,
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
After that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Scorched to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Brandon Drury. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. Here comes the first pitch. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, David Rosario.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he popped him up. McGee will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting,
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Career homer number 149. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Dave Meeks will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Dave Meeks.
plate now, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Next for the Yankees. The center fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Lying toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. Softly hit out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-4 New York. Digging in now, Alexi Aponte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Omar McGee.
So striding forward now, Omar McGee. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out with a man at first. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Derek Law is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman,
DJ LeMahieu will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Lagares, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, David Rosario, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 7-4. One of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Lagares. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
the batter, the designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there. Gary
Sanchez We'll stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ballgame. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Sam Gaviglio is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Frazier will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now batting, Danny Jansen. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Number 9.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-1 the count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 16, Lagares.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Lagares. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. In there, and it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Well, that's just a case, D-roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Rosario in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded to third. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees are out in front, 7-4. To pick things up where we left off, Trey Mancini. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold a 7-4 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Off the top of the 9th, Vladimir Guerrero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini moving back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 25, Alexi Alponte.
Striding into the box, Alexi Alponte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. So the Bronx Bombers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. James Paxton earns his first win of the season. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.